We are going to go through my November coloring plans. And I know November has started, friends. I am going to get organized. I actually just ordered a planner starting next year. So for right now, I want to show you the insanity that I'm planning on doing this month because there's a lot. And let me do I need this light on? I did just test to make sure that you're not going to hear the banging. So I hope you don't. And I hope you forgive me for my microphone. I have one of these, whatever you call them. And I was wearing a flimsy shirt the other day, and it was every time it flopped, it hit my counter and you could hear it. So I apologize. I am trying my best and I'm going to get better. So let me clean this up, and we have a lot to go through today, and wait until you see all the stuff that I have been working on, and including trying to be organized. So this is in no particular order, and I haven't even counted how many there are, but there's a lot. So I bought tabs, friends, and the red is November. I do have green tabs, and that's for December, but you're not going to get to see those yet, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. I am so excited. I have so many red tabs. Okay, so the first, Vibrant Wilds, Sarah Renee Clark. And just so that you understand the rules, or actually, I don't know if I understand the rules or not. This has everything to do with what I'm going to color. They could be either a whip or a new coloring page. Okay, I have both. Okay. And so the first one is this beautiful spread. So obviously this is screaming autumn. When I'm thinking about what I'm going to do on this spread, and I really want to jump into the deep end of double page spreads because they make me so happy to open up the book. So obviously fall colors. I'm very inspired right now. I saw Sarah do, I think she printed it out. And I think she had even said it was on regular printer paper, like copy paper, but they looked very dimensional. I really like that plan. So I see everything colored, and I don't even know what. I might even just go crazy on this spread because it does, she said it handles water really well. I might just use watercolors on this whole page. I might use Neocolor twos. I might try some different things. If you have an idea, please let me know. So this is the first November coloring idea. I have one more in this book to show you. Oh, yes. I showed this in one of the last videos. Is this wiping off? Huh. Does this ever happen to you? Can you see how it's like smudged? Do you do fixative if you're not using pastels? I don't, but I don't know if I need to. I love this picture. So I do want to work on this page. My goal is to complete the whole page. And I think I want to do a different color theme, like pinks and purples with this. Maybe, well, it has to be cohesive. Blues, greens, oranges, maybe. I'm very attracted to this color. I'm very attracted to color. So do I want to do polys for the whole thing? I think so. I love polys. Or maybe I should do each one in a different medium. Now that I can get behind, and I don't want to lose this page. I was just thinking I could do a gesso and then do alcohol markers. I saw Sarah do that in her planner. Was it this planner? Last year's planner, because I am buying a planner. I told you I bought a planner. More to come on that. And it did not bleed through. Do I want to test it on this page? I think I do. So if I polys, alcohol markers, Neocolor twos, Prismas. And maybe my goal will be only to use that medium. That would be fun. What do you think about a challenge video? I'm very inspired by Kara at A Pictured Purpose. I love I get hyped up about thinking about a challenge. Okay, so 2 ideas in Vibrant Wilds. Next up, I have this book. I've yet to color in it, and I've got a couple that I picked out. I love this book. I almost bought the spiral bound. It was just so much more expensive because my problem with this is that I don't like breaking the spine, but I'm going to have to. But I can't color this. Okay, let's go for it, shall we? I mean, stuff is just so close to the inside. I don't know. Like, what do you guys do with that? Oh man. See, this would be good. I didn't flag this for green. I could definitely see this in Christmas, but I don't want to do all of them in Christmas. Okay, anyway, the task at hand. Okay, so which one is it on? Ah, okay. I have no idea what I'm going to do on this page, but Karen at My Colorful Country Life, I'm going to call it a painting because that's what it was one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. And when she's doing it, it looks like it's gigantic. Like you would think it's like a poster size. How did she do so much detail on something so small? I don't know. I have a lot of different ideas for this page. I don't have distressed inks. I have pigments because I used to make my own pastels. So I bought, and I will again, as soon as I can find all of my stuff. But I have regular pigments, but I don't have distressed inks. Like I believe she used that, but I can see doing soft pastels, or I got Derwent's on my wish list for Christmas. Tom, that's my husband. Hopefully he's going to watch this and he's going to get it for me. I don't know how I would color this. I might use inspiration from what Karen did, or I might do something completely different. I love the idea of making it a night scene because of the glowing lighthouse lights, and I love lighthouses. So, like, I want to do something spectacular, or do I just want to color this and there is no background? I don't know. She did a background and it was amazing. Like, I would almost want to do a lighter background, maybe, and have it dark inside of here. I'm very excited to do a jar. I've done a few jars, but I'm ready to go all in. I'm ready to go all in on jars. So that is an idea. Well, it's not an idea. It's in the plans for November. Which one was it? Okay, so I put this in on the opposite side. So if you watched my wonderful Wildflowers flip through, I don't really like mandala style paintings. I don't really like circles. I don't like a lot of things. So I want to do this because of that. But actually, this to me says it's screaming autumn to me. They're not necessarily autumn flowers, but I'm thinking I'm going to put something inside of here. I thought about putting an owl. What do you think? Would you like for this to be a color along and we do this together? And if we do that, what I could do, if you don't want to draw it yourself, is I could give a download where you can print it out and then transfer it on with like transfer paper. What do you think about that? I love owls. Owls are probably one of my favorites. I'll put an owl on the screen right here that I've painted. I love owls. So yeah, I see an owl, but I don't want it like I don't want a scene back here. Like I don't like doing scenes on someone else's work. Maybe in the future, but not this time. But I can see doing like an owl floating. Is that weird? Maybe what I would do is I would just kind of just pull out of here because I'm not going to do a background. Or maybe I will. I don't think so. I don't think I would want to do a background, but I would want to have this go like color be inside of here and it comes out a little bit and I'll do like an abstract shape around. But I think maybe I would like draw a branch coming out and the owl is sitting on it. What ideas do you have? I'm very inspired and I don't like wreaths. I don't know why. And ovals. I think I like ovals less than circles. I don't know why. I like rectangles. I like rectangles maybe the best or no border. But I do want to color this. I don't know the medium. I feel like I want to maybe do Prismacolors. I really don't enjoy Prismacolors all that much, but I want to give it a whirl. I want to try it out and see what it's like. What do you guys think? Okay, so that is, did I do both in this? Oh yeah, because the jar. Okay. Small Victories by Joanna Basford. Next up, my Autumn Word Search coloring book. If you guys saw one of my last videos, I made this book. I love to draw. I really like using my brain, and I didn't realize word searches were so fun. So the page that I would like to color, oh, interestingly enough, it's an owl. It's an owl. Of course it's an owl. I love this owl. This owl actually lives in my yard. Um, I think it's a girl. I don't know that for sure. She's beautiful. I'm going to put the image of her on the screen right here. And this was her just staring at me in the backyard. And this just makes me so happy. Looking at this, it just makes me think about being outside, being in the woods, my favorite thing, and nature. Like when I am photographing animals or even just landscapes, but especially animals, I look through the lens, the viewfinder, and I am like, my soul is captured. I might be too weird for you. I hope not, but I feel something when I look through the lens. And looking at this, I remember taking this photo, and it makes me so happy. I'm drawn right back there. And I believe this was in the autumn time. Well, I think it was the beginning of autumn. It might have been winter, because otherwise I wouldn't have seen her. So this is the only one in this book. And I think I'm going to do, I don't know, I might do a base of alcohol markers. I do have extra copies of this book because I keep messing up the pages with alcohol markers. So maybe I'll just quickly do this word search. Well, I don't know if I could do it quickly. There's a lot of words on that page, friends, but I love fall scents. But anyway, I think I want to do alcohol markers. Maybe I would do all alcohol markers and that's it, because that's a vibe. I could do simple shading. I don't know. I'm very inspired by this page, though. I am. And see, this book has Spot the Difference. So there's several variations of this page. They're different, but I didn't tie the illustration to the theme of the page because I had so many of the same illustration. There's, again, slightly different. And my brain just couldn't do that. And I'll show you here in a second what I did with the winter one. I did tie it together. I really hope you cannot hear that banging. I mean, when I tell you it is like the whole time, I'm just talking over it. So if I'm shouting, that's why. Okay. So this in Autumn Word Search book for adults, and it's also a coloring book. Next up, Romantic Country by Erie. Everybody knows who Erie is. Is it a she? I'm guessing it's a she. Is amazing. And I should know these things, but I don't. So, there's green. I'm not going to tell you what pages those are. And if I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait and see. So the page that I have chosen to color in this book in November, drum roll please, is the one I started. I really want to finish this, and thank you to, I don't know if you subscribed or not, I hope so, but I'll pop it on the screen, suggested that I use Prismacolors in here. So I am abandoning polychromos. I can still see the tooth. That just drives me absolutely crazy. So yes, I'm going to do the rest of the page in Prismacolors, and I'm going to do it soon. I'm very inspired by this page. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, what I really love about her illustrations is that it's not black, like that it's brown. For some reason, and my son, he said the same thing when he was kind of looking at my collection that's growing, but I'm ready for more. Send me your suggestions. I really want, is that a lantern? How did I not see this before? Oh, this is very exciting. So it's a night scene. I'm going to do dark in here. I'm going to do something different with the border to complement this. And then I'm going to have a glow. I'm glad I saw that now. I really need to pay better attention to what I'm doing, like to really looking at the page, because otherwise I might not see it and then color all around it. And then what? Well, I can go over the top with acrylic markers. I really don't want to do that though. But anyway, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I love the colors that I've started in here, and I am excited to try the Prismacolors. So, yep, this is what I want to do in November in Romantic Country. Next up, I have a lot of Johanna Basford books. She is the artist I have the most books from. I think I really love a square format too, and I love the size of the books. Okay, so I have got I've got green in here too. Okay, so I have got, was it this page? Yes. I don't know if I'm going to finish this page in November because so much going on, but I definitely want to work on it. This is the side I'm doing polychromos, and this is the side that I'm doing Prismacolors. Is that right? Yeah, because that's definitely oil pencils. I love this, and I'm so inspired. Like, this leaf is one of my favorites. I'm going to be more drawn to purple because purple is my favorite color. This is just beautiful. And I really want to do a spread like this in, well, we'll get to Wonderful Wildflowers because that's on the list too. Definitely want to work more on this. And what I love about these, they're relatively quick to color. Like, I could say this is done. I want to do a little more because I don't want to see the white, but they're easier to start. That's what I love about this. And you don't have to do them all at the same time. So this is definitely a contender. And then, I love this spread. I absolutely love it. I move the book around a lot when I'm doing this. I'm going to get better, I promise. I am so inspired to work on this. And are you interested? I already started on this side, so maybe it's too late. If you would like for me to do a color along, it might be too late. Or at least to show you how to do the pots. I think I could do that, to show you how to do these terracotta pots, because I have had a few people say they really love these pots because I'm going to carry them over. I'm going to make this, I want to just film everything and I just want to color. I don't even want to work anymore, friends. I just want to color. Anybody else with me? Okay, I have to make sure you don't see the green one, which is the one, oh, I think it's this page that I have right here. Yep, it's this. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. Definitely, I see this autumnal, and I want this butterfly to just pop off the page. I don't know if I see a background. I actually think I do see a background. Maybe I would use my Neocolor 2s, or maybe I would just do the soft pastels. Like, actually, I feel like, did I show this page? I did. If I did something like this, I cannot even tell you how nice this feels. And I did not put any fixative. I love these pastels. I can't wait to find mine because I know mine were so creamy. It goes into the paper so well. I mean, I just rubbed and rubbed. I can see doing this background on this page and doing that kind of abstract. And what I did with this, I didn't mask anything off. I came back with my favorite eraser, and I didn't even erase all of it because you could see the pastels are still on here, but that's fine because the pencils will go right over it. But some of it I did erase, and it was fine. I didn't mess the tooth of the paper up at all. So I think I see that for this. A background like that, it's just blue in the background is just so soothing, especially that like almost teal color. And then the moth or the butterfly, I want it to be, I want this to be autumnal. So maybe I would do like a very vibrant orange and then do more like burgundy color, like maple color flowers. I'm going to throw in a couple of other colors too, because why not? Probably not purple, but I may throw in, maybe I would do purple because, well, purple, or maybe that really rich, like burning bush color. I love that. So that's what I see with this. I don't know the medium I'm going to use yet. I mean, the soft pastels in the background, but I'm probably going to do polys because I love polys. Another option would be, because I have the Ohuhu oil-based pencils, and I think I used them once. They would, like, as soon as I started coloring, I bought them. I used them like once, but I didn't like them for some reason. Like, I didn't really give them a chance because they didn't blend, but they're not going to blend the same as a pencil like a Prismacolor. So I could do, if we're going to stick with the concept of challenges, and I think Kira did something like this before too, or maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it was Rachel, but I could do half of the butterfly in Ohuhu and half of the butterfly in Polly's. That kind of sounds really fun and would keep me even more inspired. But then I'm going to do all of the flowers in the back with Prismacolors, just to really change things up. That might actually be a great idea. Huh. I'm going to think about that. I want to work on this, but this isn't going to be the first one that I work on. So those are my November plans for World of Flowers. Moving on. Another one of my books. This is the gut health word search. I really want to work on this bird. I love birds, but blue jays in particular, I'm very inspired by this bird. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I'm probably going to do alcohol markers. And maybe that's all I would do. I might do this in a bold and easy theme, like to keep it simple. Or I might do alcohol markers over the top and then shade with Prismacolors. I kind of like doing that. I'll have to do puzzle number 42 first. I need redemption because nothing I have colored in this book, and this is another I have so many books. Nothing I have colored in this book, like not this book, but this book that I made, I like nothing. I didn't try on anything. So I want redemption. I want redemption. And I love blue. This is probably going to be one of the first ones that I do. And I think I am going to do a color along because this is Amazon printed paper. I know a lot of people are concerned with that, but it really does take alcohol markers well. So I think I am going to do a color along with this. Stay tuned for that. I want to do this every single day, but we'll see. I do have a job. Okay, that is Gut Health Word Search Coloring Book. Next up, Hannah Carlson's A Tales from the Witch's Cottage. I love this book. I thought at first, I really can't work on this anymore because Halloween is over, but I love witches. So I have a couple in here to show you. Okay, so tabs are such a great idea. I don't know why I didn't start there. You knew we were coming to this page, didn't you? I love her. Hannah did an amazing job with this illustration. I love the way that her hands are out like this. I love the swirls. I wasn't going to do a background, but now I'm noticing there are stars. And this is a pattern with me. I'm not paying attention to the whole picture. How did I not know that there were stars here before? Because there's stars, I think I want to do a glow behind her because of the stars, like a golden glow. Or maybe I would do more of a white. I think I would do more of a bluish white glow, even though that might not make sense. I don't know. Yellow, blue, or maybe just white. Maybe white with just very pale yellow. And then go out tonight. I could see doing that. But I don't want to do pencils with all of that. That's a lot of pencils. What's on the other side? Oh, I love that. I don't want to lose any of these. How did that happen? This impression is over here. Do I press that hard? I guess I do. Do you guys put paper behind? Do you put something behind to protect the page? It even came over here. That's upsetting to me. I'm sure it's my fault. Any tips you have, friends? I need them. I think what I'm going to do in the back is the pastels. Because that's just the fastest. And I might do a color along or a tutorial. What do you call it? Probably a tutorial of how I use the soft pastels. And we're going to just make it super fun. I love this page. I cannot wait to finish it. And she's almost done. I think I'm going to work on her today. She's just a beauty. Okay. Next up, well, of course, I want to do this in the fall. Fall leaves, boy, I have so many books left and I have so many projects. How many do I have so far? Why didn't I write this down? My organization is coming. I love this. I just realized, see again, I don't look. These look like ghosts. I'm going for it. Like I want to do this page because it's the fall and I love it. So probably I'm going to use polys because we can already see polys work wonderfully. It works wonderfully. Or maybe I would do a watercolor base just to speed things up. I think I'm going to do that. There's so much happening. I need to really look at the page before I start. How do you guys deal with the fact that it goes all the way to the center? Do you just mask off this? I don't want to ruin this image. It's so pretty. I definitely want to work on that too, but not this month. I got a lot of other things in the works. And so autumnal leaves, I saw somebody do this and it was just stunning. I don't remember who it was because all I do is color, film, edit. Well, I have, my nurse practitioner job and I cook and things like that. But where's I going with this? Oh, and I watch other people's coloring channels. That's the only thing I want to watch is coloring at this point. Sometimes cooking because I do love to eat. But I want this to be a day scene. There's no stars in here, is there? Okay. But there's a lantern. It's okay. I want this to be a day scene because I see a blue sky back here. Because this is one I would do the background because there's just so much already drawn on here. And I'm going to make this maybe brown. I just want this to be hyper realistic except for ghosts and just scream autumn. I absolutely love this page. I might have to start this soon because I really want to start coloring Christmas stuff, which we'll get to that in a second because I'm not waiting until December to do that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with this page. Okay, so that is Tales from a Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson. Next up, Joanna Basford's Wonderful Wildflowers. So, in this book, of course, I'm making this Christmas scene. I love this page. And it's a circle, but I like it. Again, well, I say again, but maybe you didn't watch my other video. I like that they're all facing me. I don't want to have to flip this book around because that's like I do with the fish. I can't color them upside down. I just can't. So I'm making this, I'm going full on Christmas. Full on Christmas. And I'm lots of reds, vibrant reds. Oh, there's stars. See, there's stars in here too. So this is going to be a night scene. A night scene with lots of red and green. I'm probably going to put that really bright purple color that you see a lot of times in Christmas. I'm going to incorporate that somewhere. I don't know where. I don't want a lot of it. So I might do these flowers. Are they flowers? I might do these purple. This is spectacular one is going to be green. And then red. So red, green, and purple, maybe. And emerald colored green and just lots of green. And then, are there any flowers? They're all leaves. Okay, which is good. So green around here. Maybe I will do something. No, I want to have green in the center too. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. And I might actually make each of these like lights, like different colors, like as if it was a Christmas tree. I don't know what they are, but that's why I was drawn to this. Or I might make it snow. I kind of like the idea of making that snow. If I make it too complicated, I'm not going to do it. I got to think about this, but I love this page and I definitely want to start it. I didn't say I'm finishing anything, friends. I don't like finishing pages, but I definitely want to start this. And the other page, of course, is this video is probably out already. Oh my goodness, I love this page. We just did part 1. I'm going to do part 2, and I put a poll up on my community tab on YouTube. Obviously, you're watching this on YouTube, I would imagine, for what the background should be. And I gave soft pastels, Neocolor 2s, or watercolors. I'm good with any of them. What's behind here? Oh man, I love this page. It's fine. Water mediums is not going to bleed through. It's going to warp the paper a little bit. I would rather do soft pastels, but I want to do what you want. So, and you know what? Watercolor, actual watercolor might be beautiful. I could see that. Abstract background. I'm so happy with this page. So those are the ones I want to work on in November in Wonderful Wildflowers. Next up. Yes, friends, another one of my books. If you don't like my books, just skip to the next, skip to the next timestamp. I like my books. This is my winter word search coloring book. This one has 84 unique drawings. I spent so long drawing these. I'm a very realistic artist, but I'm feeling my way through doing a little bit simpler. But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going in the future with this, so I'm following my heart. So I do have several picked out for Christmas, of course. But I have a couple. Let's see. Oh, that's right. This is making me hungry. I love these strawberries. When I was designing this page, of course they're chocolate covered strawberries, but I think I might want one of them to be white chocolate. I don't know which one. But I thought this would be really fun to do together also for how do you paint realistic strawberries. I might just do Prismacolors on this to show it is entirely possible to do Prismacolors in an Amazon printed book. I don't know. Or alcohol markers. Alcohol markers are so fun. I don't get to use them enough because I have so many double-sided books. So I'm definitely doing this one, and I'm going to do the lights, and I'm going to do this. I don't know. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm way too indecisive. Oh boy, I have 3 in this book. Okay. Oh, of course, another bird. I forgot about this bird. A cardinal. To me, this is. Do I want to do this in November? See, where I live, I think Indiana. I think the cardinal is our bird. So it has snow on it. Obviously, the cardinal is red. Yeah, I want to do this in November because I have 84 drawings to do in this book. I'm not going to get the whole book done in December, clearly. Not with all of these other books, and I'm buying more at some point. So, no background, a snow-covered branch, and the bird. But I really want to do blending with this. So, I am going to do a base of watercolor marker. So, what's on the other side of this page? I'll do the Holiday Delights. I would really like some shortbread right now. Snickerdoodles. Wow, a pizzelle. When I was designing these words, I'm going deep over here with desserts that they would have in the neighborhood that I grew up in. So you might not have heard of all of these, but they are real delights. So this is the next one that I want to do. And I got one more. Oh, cocktail hour. Oh, and did you see what I meant? Well, I started to tell you. Winter animals. Okay, because I think about a cardinal in the winter because when I'm going out taking photos, they stand out because they're so red. Holiday delights. Cocktail hour. Everything is themed and like this. Oh, I want to work on all of these. What's that other one? It's the fruit plate. Like this winter road trip because Santa is going on a road trip. I thought that was clever. So anyway, I really like alcohol. Whether I'm sorry, this is an adult channel. Okay, so don't come for me in the comments if you don't. And I don't drink a lot, and I don't really drink hard alcohol. I just like wine. But this makes me think of a chocolate martini or an espresso martini. I'm going to do something like that, and I'm going to make it really fun with the sprinkles. And these are marshmallows up there. This is going to be super fun, and also to do the glass. So I'm thinking about doing. Do you know how some glasses they're like what is the word I'm looking for? Not the green glass, because I know that's a thing, but kind of like the brown glass. It's like tinted. I'm thinking about doing something like that, or keeping it just more like just regular glass. But I thought that that could be really fun. I'm probably going to do a base of alcohol markers, and then I'll come over the top with Prismacolors. That's my plan. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do what kind of martini I'm going to do, but it's going to involve chocolate to some degree. I want some chocolate right now. So those are the ones from Cozy Winter Word Search Coloring Book. Next up, Joanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. So I have got 3 in this book. Oh my goodness, how many do I have in total? We're going to get to that in the end. Oh, this is almost done. And I'm not doing a background. Not on this one. So I just need to finish it. And why can't I finish things? That's a problem that I have. So the key, I really want to bling this out. I want to make it brass. I want to do some gel pens on top. And just figure out, how do I want to finish this? This is polychromos, right? Yeah, this is all polychromos. So I think I'm going to just stick with polychromos. They work so great in Joanna's books. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but these pots, I have the glow. I put the glow like from the windows on the pots. It looks so pretty. Like, I love it. And up here, there's a little bit of a glow, but just a little bit, because the light up there is almost burnt out. Or maybe it's just a candle. I am going to finish this soon. I'm going to finish this soon. So this is what I'm going to do this month. I didn't even remember I started this. I was zoned out. I don't know where I was going with this, but this is all polychromos. And I definitely colored outside the lines. I was coloring in bed, and I think it was like very late and I was exhausted, but I was like, I want to start another jar. So I do want to finish this. That's my plan. I don't know about starting another one. I'm going to finish this first. So my goal is not the whole page. My goal is this. My goal is to finish this whip this month. And it is November 9th. So I plan on putting this video up tomorrow. So I got to hurry up. I'm almost out of time. Okay. So the next one that I want to do, I know you're shocked. I cannot believe she's picking another wreath. There's a reason, again. I want to really challenge myself. Kind of like when I told, my grandson said he's not good at word searches. So I created those books. I realized I kept saying, I don't like these pages. Sorry, Joanna. Because I feel like I have to put something in here. So why wouldn't I put something in here? I actually don't have to put something in here, but I'm going to. I don't know what. If you have an idea, let me know. If you would like to do it together, let me know. I want to do something autumnal. Something autumnal. It's going to be an animal in here. We already know that. I am working on a painting of my 7-month-old grandson. Do I want to put him in here? That would be kind of fun. But do I have time to do both? Because that's separate than this. That would be super fun, though, to show you how to do skin. That might have to wait. I have too many in the works. And I want this to actually come to fruition. I love coneflowers. They're some of my favorites. So these are probably going to be pink. So I'm going to not stick to a really strict autumnal, but it's going to be like autumnal vibes. And the other thing is, you wouldn't have these in late autumn. So this might be early autumn. Like where I'm at right now, it's been raining so much that a lot of the leaves fell off, but it's later in the season, right? So they're very, very deep gold. So maybe this will be greens, like it's starting to change, like it's more like a September page, just a couple months late. What am I going to put in the center? What's going to go in the center? Do I want it to be another bird? Do I want to do something wild? I don't know. Put an elephant in there. If you have an idea, please let me know. I want to really stretch myself. I am I can, not an I can't person. Okay, so that one, oh, I can't wait to show you my December plans. I'm really gonna I'm really going to be planning this time. Joanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. What I'm realizing is that, last book, Rita Berman's Hidden Oceans. If I don't plan, how on earth am I going to ever finish anything? I don't know what I have. See, with art, when I'm painting, in my house I have right now, I don't have any room for anything. I will put on the screen a picture of my office with my easel so that you can kind of see what I'm working with in terms of space. I don't have a lot of space here. My previous office, if I can dig up a photo, I'll put that on the screen. The entire room was dedicated to my painting. And I had going around the perimeter where I could put all of my works in progress, and I saw them all the time. Every time I went in the room, it was just like, I didn't know what I was going to work on that day most of the time. And I just looked around and what inspired me. I can't see that here because I don't know. I don't know what I have, what I'm working on. And could I take photos of everything, print them out? Yeah, that's way too much work. I need to write things down. If I write it down and I know what I'm working with, what do you guys do? I feel like so many people are using a planner. I am not. Oh, I have tape on here. That means I'm going to color the whole book. The whole book in December is good. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I really don't like planners. Like, I am not the type of person that sticks to them. But that's when I'm just working on like life plans or something like that. Coloring, I thought about doing it digitally because I do so many things digitally, but I want to hold it and I want to be able to color some of the pages. I want to even photograph some of the works in progress. Maybe I would do that and I would tape it in the book. The ones that are really inspiring to me. I could see doing that. I can see doing that. Yeah, now that I have a color laser printer, why not, right? I mean, the color's not going to be perfect, but why not? So, yeah, I don't know. Planning is not really my thing, but I need to do it. Oh, that's right. I'm like, what did I choose in this book? I need to finish this page. I am going to do this as a tutorial for bubbles because the only thing I did on the bubbles so far was just a little bit of white Prismacolor. I just wanted to see how it would lay down over the Neocolor 2s. So, and I'm not going to go crazy with the rest of it because I could work on this forever. I'm probably going to, because I didn't even try. I didn't even try on these, friends. Look at this. Look at this. This is, I could do better. This looks okay, but this does not. So I'm going to do the greenery. I started with polychromos and then I started using Prismacolors. Can I tell where? Why did I start using Prismacolor? Oh, now I know why. Because the polys with the Neocolor 2s bleeding into some of it. Yeah, it stopped going down. Like, I think I met the maximum. There's so many layers on here that I started. I think this looks like Prismacolors on top of that. I really like that flower. So I'm going to stick with the Prismacolors then on top of this for now. And I'm going to do the bubbles. But I'm going to do the bubbles in a tutorial. So that is my last November coloring plan. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll speed this up for you. 19, 20. I have 20 I picked. Oh my goodness. And I actually forgot something else. So I did this to post in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, that there's 2 different ways to really use, well, there's more than 2 probably, but to use alcohol markers. So this one, I did a lot of blending. So you can really see the difference with the bells. So this one is a lot of blending. This one is no blending. And this is more block shading, like the Bold and Easy style. Which one of these do you like better? Because in some of the groups I'm in, it was a solid Bold and Easy style. And in others, it was a solid this one. I like both of them. And I know the snowman is very blue. The original one was this. So the colors were better, but as I did not write down the colors. I do have the colors written for this. This is on this is on cardstock, and this is on Nina Bristol Vellum on the slick side, not the textured side. So what I did was, where is it? Oh, do I not have it here? I don't. I printed it out on cardstock. So I thought about doing this as a tutorial and having both of them and showing this versus this. So that's an idea, or just doing one. If you have a preference, let me know. So I thought about this snowman is in a book that I'm working on that is probably not going to be out this year. I don't want to blow through, but isn't this snowman so cute? So it might have to be next year, but that's my snowman. See, I made stripes. I really like the stripes on this, and the bell is just so cute. So this is from a book that's not out yet, but this one is in my, where's it at? Let me grab it. This is the snowman. That's this snowman. He's so cute. So this is that cardstock. This is the Nina cardstock. And it is, all of the stuff I use is linked in my Amazon storefront. They are affiliate links. So I do make a little something if you purchase through my links. You don't have to purchase through my links. It's a great way to support the channel, and I'm going to do everything I can to give back to you guys. I love this the most. And my son was looking at this and he's like, are you printing on cardstock? This is thick. And I think technically it's too thick for my printer, my Brother laser printer, but I did it anyway. And I love this paper. This is my favorite one. It's so vibrantly white too. So I thought about doing that color challenge. So I got to get more organized. Doing this, but for this snowman. So then what I could do is I could offer this as a download. Or if you have my book, you can use my book. We're going to be using alcohol markers in this. So you absolutely could do that in the book. It's going to be harder to blend on Amazon paper. I haven't tried that. That's going to be another tutorial. I do find that alcohol markers, they stay wet longer on Amazon paper, so they might work really well. They might not. And we can try that as a challenge. I'm thinking about doing a this versus that. What do you think about that? Would you like to do this snowman? Should we do this snowman in November? I might wait and have this be like the last in November or early December. What do you think? Do you have a preference? Or are you like, girl, I don't want to do your snowman. Gonna hurt my feelings if you say that because he's so cute. So yes, I want to do that. And then, oh, how did this get in here? This is in my book too, the one that's not out yet. Aren't they so cute? They're so cute. This is all alcohol markers. Really working on, like when I was designing this, they're going to be bigger. I actually want to do a book that's 8.5 by 8.5. I actually wanted to do 10.5 by 10.5, but you can't with Amazon. So this book that I'm designing I'm going to have hardcover, which hardcover I'm going to do a 8.5 by 11. And it's going to have more, because hardcovers cost more to make, so they're going to cost more to buy. But I'm going to do more like borders in there too. So more of like a collector's edition. So I'm designing all the pages. And first, when I made these lights, they were really, really tiny down here, and they were so small. Now, I'm saying this, but after getting all of these other coloring books, some stuff is so small, I don't know how you're supposed to color in it, but I don't want them to be so small. So I made them bigger and I redesigned it. And I love like sweater weather and like themes like this. This is just going to be a coloring book, but I don't see me getting this done because I want it to be really special. Something else that I've been working on is I've been rounding. I'm going to zoom you in. I've been rounding the black lines versus in my other books, I wasn't rounding it, but the more I was looking at it, I'm like, I'm going to round those lines. I love the color here. The effect is just so cool with this color. I actually think next time I'm going to do, instead of this pink background, I want to do that color, but this is just super, super fun. but this is probably going to be for next year. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today. I love you guys. Happy coloring, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.